It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Thompson Sales, Kitchenland USA, Advanced Car Care Center, and Smouse Brothers Foundation Repair. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey there, good morning to you on Thursday. It's finally Thursday. Feels like it's been a long week, but it is now Thursday, which means tomorrow is Friday, and that is good news. We've got a lot of news to tell you about this morning, so here we go.
All right. Do you remember the bank robber who became kind of infamous for wearing the Superman t-shirt while he was robbing a bank in Springfield 2 years ago, 2023? That guy, Scott Tyner, has now been sentenced to 11 years in federal prison. He pleaded guilty to using a gun to rob the Legacy Bank on South National. Basically traded 11 years of his life in prison for $5,500 that he got away with.
Wow.
He had a history of convictions of financial crimes, but this time he had used the threat of deadly violence, using the gun. So the judge appeared to take that as a very serious escalation, and that's what he got.
Man, oh man. Poor decisions just get out of control.
Yes. And speaking of, here's another one. A Springfield man will spend more than a year in prison for stealing mail from people's mailboxes. He walked through neighborhoods and took mail out of residential boxes in people's yards. Witnesses reported him to police, and they got him with some stolen mail. He admitted to it and said he was looking for money to pay for drugs. Very sad.
Man, it is sad, and that's something that we've talked with our kids about drugs and gateway drugs that lead to more drugs, and it's never enough drugs, and the things you have to do to get money to pay for the drugs, how they just take over your life. And we see it in this guy's case, stealing mail out in the open.
Nobody starts there. That's not the goal whenever
Man, it's sad. So many people affected by that. In court this week, a lawsuit challenging the constitutionality of a deal for state taxpayers to finance sports stadiums in Missouri. One of the people who filed the suit is Ash Grove State Senator Mike Moon. He and his fellow filers claimed the legislation and how, actually, the legislature passed the legislation in a special session this summer are unconstitutional. The Cole County judge is currently considering a motion to dismiss the case. It likely will go on and then very well could end up before the Missouri Supreme Court. So stay tuned because that's a big deal.
Yes, it is. Some more bad news for Central High School, unfortunately, here in Springfield. First, you'll remember it was out with the varsity football team right before the beginning of school this year. And now there will be no junior varsity team either. Administrators said that due to the number of players who are injured, coupled with the number of players who are currently academically ineligible to play, they simply don't have enough people to put on the field. Their roster went from 24 eligible players down to 8.
Oh,
so they're not going to be able to pull it off. The athletic director said that they are still planning to work hard to make sure that eventually football can return to Central.
Man, that's a bummer, but
it is such a bummer.
8 players ain't gonna make it happen. Not
in football. Not in football. There's 11? Is that right? 11?
Well, I mean, you need,
but you have a couple different teams
defense,
too, right? Yeah,
you can't play everybody can't play the whole game. So, man, that's a bummer. The Nixa Police Department is anticipating its new headquarters, which is now under construction officially. Groundbreaking on the $15 million facility was this week. It's located off Highway 14, about a mile west of the current headquarters. It will be about 22,000 square feet. That's compared with about 10,000 square feet in the current facility. And it should be ready by the end of next year. So that's something to look forward to for them. We've told you about, it seems like every day we're telling you about big increases in students at the student population and enrollment at Evangel so far, Drury, and Missouri State universities. Well, now we can add Southwest Baptist University as well. For the second year in a row, enrollment is up overall at the school, and the incoming freshman class on campus in Bolivar has climbed for 4 years in a row. Total enrollment at all SBU locations should be more than 2,300 students this year. That's up from a little more than 2,200 last year. So all of our institutions of higher learning are growing, it seems.
It's actually super impressive. I mean, Springfield's not that big, yet we've had big growth at all 4 universities.
Yep. Mercy Hospital is seeing a bit of a baby boom, at least in the month of September. Set a new record for deliveries in 1 month with 324 babies born in the month of September. The old record was 308 babies born in August of 2015. So some in the water, I guess, or was in the water. Interestingly, I should say, Mercy is also now giving expectant mothers the option of taking nitrous oxide during labor and delivery. They say it's a good middle ground between completely natural childbirth, no painkillers, and an epidural, which removes feeling for the women from the waist down. And we know nitrous oxide from the dentist's office many times.
Oh, I don't know it. So I was like, what in the world is that?
They give you the
But
laughing gas, I think they call it.
interesting.
So it reduces anxiety, they say, and it helps to dull the pain.
Interesting. I say just go all natural. Yeah.
Yep, you did it 3 times. Live to tell about it.
I would do it again too. That's what's crazy. You know what? You forget. That's what happens.
How terrible it is.
How terrible it is. Yeah. But I would do it again. I forgot 3 times. So, okay. Now to this. The community partnership of the Ozarks is taking over Safe and Sober. Most people familiar with the program. It is in 1,200 schools and youth programs across the country, many here in Missouri. The founder, Kurt Larson of Springfield, says he is leaving it in good hands with the CPO, but his time is up. I think he was quoted as saying he's in the 4th quarter. So that was a fun way to put that. But yes, he is indeed leaving it in very capable hands. That program, of course, teaches students about making good choices regarding health, underage drinking, vaping, prescription drug use, and other risky behaviors.
Yeah, well, he's done a nice job with it. He certainly got the word out about it. So good for him.
Yes.
Walmart is the latest food maker to announce plans to remove synthetic food dyes and 30 other preservatives, artificial sweeteners, and fat substitutes in its store brands, the Walmart brands. It will affect about 1,000 products in Walmart's inventory. Walmart planning to make those changes by January of 2027. So it appears that I know there's some government pressure now with MAHA, Make America Healthy Again, but it appears people like the general public is starting to realize that, man, we're not eating good food at all. What can we do better? And why do other countries have better rules regarding the food we eat than us? So maybe, hopefully it'll affect our health in a positive way. That remains to be seen.
Right.
A lot of hot chocolate just went down the drain, literally. A semi-truck full of 44,000 pounds of cocoa powder tipped over along Interstate 44, spilling all the powder. The driver, it's a big cleanup to do. The driver was taken to the hospital with minor injuries, expected to be okay.
It's interesting that story would be this morning because last night our boy made hot chocolate for the first time this season. And I was going to yell at him hey, you can't do that yet. It's too soon. But yesterday we turned over the calendar to October. Yep. So I let it stand.
Well, my policy is that we can now allow pumpkin spice flavoring.
Well, your daughter got some.
And actual pumpkins in the house now that it's October.
Your
Not
daughter
happy
got
about
some.
it.
Did you know?
But it's October. The pumpkin coffee flavoring bottle. I saw that
Yes.
yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw it. She got
So
it the
there
first
you go.
day, I think.
Yeah. Okay, on this Saturday, you can enjoy the fall home tour. Speaking of all things fall and pumpkins, it's put on by the Junior League. They have 4 homes to see this year, including the historic Booth Dickey House, which dates back to the 1860s. That one would be cool, but there
Yeah.
are 4. If you want to go, it is self-guided, but you do need a ticket. You can find that online. Just go to Junior League of Springfield's website. I went to their website and there they were right on the front page. So check it out. That would be fun. It sounds like something my mom would do. Like, I'm not going to go look at your house, but my mom would be all about that.
Oh, I might go with your mom then, because I love looking at houses.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Ethan too. I got no interest in seeing a house, but they are cool. They are, I mean, come on. Like, if
Well,
that's your thing.
there's such a difference between houses today, obviously, and houses built back in the 1800s. They had small
Yeah.
rooms. They had reasons for that, but they had small rooms, just lots of them. And I like to think about, if I own this, what would I do with it? Because you got to change it. I
Yes.
would change it. So,
Well,
anyway,
I mean, Mercy, we just did the story. Mercy had a baby boom. So maybe we're going back to the small room houses. You know what I mean? Like lots of kids, all the things.
big open space when you walk in. That's
Yeah.
what I need.
That's Ethan's. All right. So there are a ton of events. That's one. I mentioned that one because you do need to get tickets for that online at the Junior League's website. Otherwise, lots of things going on. One of our sponsors for the podcast, the Springfield Greene County Park Board, out at Rutledge Wilson Farm Park. It is Harvest Fest. You can go look at the corn maze. That's this weekend and then continues throughout October over the weekend days. It's so fun. Also, 14 Mill Market in Nixa is having their Harvest Fest, Scarecrow Building Contest, Pie Eating Contest, Apple Bobbing. I mean, talking
still do
about
that?
Maha, apparently.
I'm
Who
surprised
knew?
they still allow that. It
Who
must be, you
knew?
have to wear a mask or something
They probably changed the water out between every
each time, and all the
each time.
apples.
Yep. Also, let's see what else do we have here. A spooky Riverside Symphony at Finley Farms. That is this weekend. That's on the 8th. Hold on. That's not the
I
weekend
like.
day, is it? Yeah, that's Wednesday. That's a Wednesday. That's interesting.
Oh, okay. I
It's
like that. Go ahead, because they play like songs like Thriller and stuff. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah. Yes, the Monarch String Quartet
Yeah.
will perform classical takes on songs like Thriller.
Aha.
There
See?
you go.
There
Okay.
you go. Monster
You can
Mash.
check that out online as well. FinleyFarmsMo.com. FinleyFarmsMo.com. So we just mentioned a few. There are a lot of things happening this weekend now that it is officially October. And check it out at AroundTheOzarks.com. Just look under events.
Okay. Good enough.
All right.
That'll do it. Right?
That'll do it for us today. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Thursday. And we do hope to see you back here tomorrow morning.
Indeed. We'll see you then.
Bye.